road test of our rather special 1999 on the T registration Mini John Cooper Works S with only 24,800 miles on the clock. Now we are going to give it a little run just so that we can see and make sure that everything drives okay with it. But before I do that, there are a few items that I need to cover off before I drive it, because I've got to use a crib sheet because there's so much information on this car, it's impossible for me to remember it all. It is one of only 25, quite a rare car in that respect itself. In addition, it has the factory fitted Jack Knight 5-speed gearbox in it, and it is also the higher output 82 brake horsepower engine, I'm pretty sure as well. It was also delivered to the customer on spec, ordered by them, degraphicked. With that I mean no bonnet stripes, mirror covers were colour coded, the roof is also the same colour, there was no white roof, white mirrors, white stripes, and that was an authorised job by Rover from the factory before it was then John Cooper Work converted. But it is a full factory John Cooper conversion. It also benefits from the Alex Moulton upgraded suspension. It's got vented mini sport vented discs with alloy calipers, and it's got the finned rear drums as well. The customer did an infinite, it's quite a warm day today, I've got to drop the window, did an infinite amount of research about this car. Well, we'll drive it now just to, in fact, the first thing I'll do is this, which is really cool. We'll start it up. Push button start, as well as the key. Really smart little feature. That was an added feature as well, that's not original. So we'll belt up and we'll get going. As I said, the customer did infinite amounts of work on this car before even ordering it. The information that we have in the history file is like nothing we've ever seen before. There is a huge, I'll photograph it, I will put it into the advert, some photographs of the history file for this car. It is phenomenal. There are pages of handwritten notes that the customer did when he was making his decisions about the spec, what he could do, what he couldn't do, because he specified all walnut rather than the milled metal everywhere, or the milled metal actually was an option as well, but rather than all metal handles and so forth, that was all walnut added. Wheels, you name it. The spec on the car is just phenomenal, and it does actually drive really well. It's a lovely little car, and that extra gear, which we're in now, makes a huge difference in fairness to it. It drives really, really well. It's super, super little car. I don't think you'll find a better one. Yes, okay, underneath, if you were going down the concourse route, you might say, yeah, you'd give it a bit more underneath and so forth. But as a show car and as a car that you could drive to and from somewhere, this car is, I'd say, second to none. It's impeccable history. The original owner, who was only, basically it's two owner cars. The first owner owned it until about 2018. For a period of its life, it has been in storage. The early part of its life is when it did most of its mileage. We have a history file that even details, in the early days of its life, everything it did, or everything that was going on with it on a daily basis, whether it was garaged, whether it was used, what the weather was like, everything. Infinite details of its life. The service book is nicely stamped in the earlier years, up until the point that it wasn't able to anymore be done by John Cooper Works as well. So it's always looked after by them. There's all the correspondence from them as well relating to the service history. There's the book stamp, there's invoices. The file is phenomenal. It really is. You need to see this car in the flesh really to appreciate it, because I really don't think the photos or the video are going to do it anything like the justice that it deserves. But we do have the original exhaust that came on the car. It does have the twin pipe exhaust that was added to the car as well, but the original exhaust, which I have photographed by the way, is with it as well. We've got a car cover that came with it. That's all back in the showroom as well. I could go on about the car all day long. It's a cracking little car, really is. It looks great in the solar red and the lovely leather interior as well. But I've put as much detail up about the car as I can on the website. There's lots of information about its spec and its formative years. There's lots of photos as well. We've got a video walk around that we've done to hopefully try and give you a bit more information as well. But if there is anything else you would like to know, and I'm sure there will be, then please do feel free to contact us at any time. Happy to do additional videos, happy to do a video phone call if you'd like to sort of do an in-time walk around of the car as well. If there's anything in particular you want to see that I may not have covered, we can cover all that off. Anything you need, we can accommodate. We also offer a delivery service as well, I should add. I'll leave it at that, but if there is anything you'd like to know, please do not hesitate to get in